Now, you were talking to me, Hal, about the last video that I put out on my YouTube channel. It was kind of traditional centric in that I was teaching a student who was and is a traditional grip player. But as I explained to you, you can learn as much from that video about match grip as you can about traditional grip. And that's what Murray Spivack and Richard Wilson were talking about when they talked about a wrist turn. Murray recognized that what we're dealing with is simply the way our body works on this planet. And the concept is we take advantage of that. Every time I turn my wrist, certain things are going to happen. My turning of the wrist has consequences. And fingers open, arm reacts, and all I've requested from my body is, please turn your wrist. The same holds true in the left. And as Marie would say, the left is similar to the right. A lot of people talk about the similarities, and they're correct. Right? Although the two grips are very different, they are similar. And Murray's explanation was that the left, just as the right, takes advantage of that natural physiognomy. And when we turn towards the surface, again, we turn our wrist and stuff happens. Fingers open, disassembly moves, and all we've done is said to ourselves, turn your wrist, you see, and the body does this. Quite frankly, it's as simple as recognizing that, so that when we ask the body to hold the stick, it just does that. And now we have the stick. Laying in the hand, as Richard will say. We know that every time we turn our wrist, what's going to happen is the body is going to do its thing. And we know that if there wasn't a pad and we kept going, there wasn't a surface in the way, the hand would ultimately end up like this. Of course, we're only turning an inch. Remember, parallel, beat the butt end, half an inch, 1 inch. And if we only turn an inch, well, this is all that happens. But it happens every time. We might not feel it if we're turning very small, quiet notes, or we're turning very quickly. But we know it's always happening, as it is in the left. It's always happening. And it's not where we just simply rotate with a tight arm, nor are we ever with tight arm in the right, where we're just simply rotating so that the fingers aren't reacting in the way that I just described. We're turning, as Murray would say, the left hand turns towards the right. And again, we're only turning an inch, so it happens. And it's not a big deal. But as Dick would say, the subtlety is everything. And that, in that sense, the two grips are similar. We have what is a wrist turn in both grips because we're allowing the body to do what it wants to do.